Midwest DRIZZ in the building. First of all, I like to thank God. Second of all, I like to thank my whole Black Compass family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? And one other thing I like to say, any artists out there that want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the media being all in your battles, all on your records, dancing, come to Black Compass. Yo, Midwest DRIZZ, Black Compass Media. In my opinion, we got one of the Midwest legends on. From the D, we got Mcody. Quest, what's good, brother?
Yo, what's the word?
How much, man? How your New Year's starting off? How everything going for you?
Man, New Year's been good, man. Ended it out on a good run. Got a couple great things on the horizon. Mm-hmm. So, I'm just trying to become a better human being or whatever. So, as long as I do that, shit, I can't go wrong, right?
Yeah, definitely. How's everything going out there in Michigan? I know you was a big part of trying to get things fixed out there, in Flint and all that. So how's everything going out there with that?
Man, we definitely still we got our people in Flint because they still going through the motions. We still got them at heart. We still got them in mind. But they still going through it. We're working in the communities to help out locally in Detroit. With our schools, and really in the Midwest area, do what we can one step at a time, just to help make the world a little better. Even if it's small victories, it's always, a victory is a victory.
Definitely. Quest, man, definitely got to ask you about how'd you feel about your 2018 in battle rap? How you feel your year was?
How do I feel the year was for me or for Michigan?
For you personally.
Oh man, it was man, my year was cool, man. I usually stay in the cut, man. I don't do too many battles. I ended up making a couple lists. It was dope. I made like battle rap stats list out of top cats, and that was dope because I didn't do any like I did a King of the Dot battle that was all freestyle, so that was dope as a favor, so the event wouldn't be fucked up. Shout out to Joey Gambino. I did a couple solo battles on some joints across.
You battled Kaboom, right?
Yeah. I kicked Kaboom. I battled Kaboom out in Philly, man. That was dope.
Yep.
So it was good for me, man. We did the 2-on-2, me, Marv, Geechee Gotti, and B Dot.
Fire battle, fire.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel like that was one of the that was a late entry for top battles, 2018. So I was glad to get in there, and I just fortunate, man, blessed, man, able to do what I love, make a couple dollars on the way, but also just meet great people and do great things along the way. So I ain't mad.
Yeah, you got anything in the works for 2019 as far as on the battle rap side?
Yeah, man, I don't even know what I could talk about yet because like I got something coming in March. Okay. I could say that it's in Georgia. It's in Atlanta. So that's gonna be real fun. I get to go out and hang out with some of my homies. A lot of people that I'm cool with are on that card, so that's what's gonna make that super dope. Definitely. I also have and I'm gonna switch to my headset. So give me 1 second, man. I'm sorry.
All good. We're here with Quest Mcody.
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. I got a battle in Ireland coming up against a real popular guy out there, man. Everybody knows him. It's real big battle for the people over there, and I'm looking forward to gracing the King of the Dot and URL stages this year, as long as niggas quit playing with me and acting like they scared.
Quest, they gotta quit playing because you one of those guys. You always Quest Mcody's name always comes up with the batch of guys
who could smoke a lot of people on URL, but people like you don't get the battles. Between you, both the cannons, and maybe 3 or 4 other guys, man. Y'all really could smoke a lot of these people, but they're not taking the battles for whatever reason.
Well, the difference is they've had those battles. Like, I don't know if people really realize I've never done a URL battle. I got a couple offers early on, and I always wondered, like, was it like I turned down a few offers early on just because they either the timing was wrong, or I was busy, or life was happening, or whatever. I don't think they took it personal. But as time go by, when you look at shit like you look at Double Impact and you see everybody that touched that stage, and you ask who had the memorable moments. Yeah, me and Marv definitely did. And we're the only people from Double Impact that haven't been back. A lot of that, and it's their platform, so they got a right to bring whoever they want to bring on that platform. But I know the fans understand that we do work. The battlers definitely respect my pen and what I do. And, it may be a few things. I might need to sell a few more fights. I'm not good at that. I just like to show up and rap. I don't like to argue with niggas on the net all day. But I've been being a little more active in my desire.
Right.
As far as picking battles, whenever people would say, "Yo, who do you want to battle?" I'd always just say, "Yo, whoever they put in front of me, or whatever, just name some names." But now it's like, "Yo, I want to battle T-Top. I want to battle Av. I want to battle XL. I want to battle THRU. Me and B Dot on a one-on-one would be dope. I want to battle." Let's say a Cortez. I like that verbal warfare. I want to jump on the beat. I want to go to Philly.
You want a verbal warfare would be fire. That would be super dope.
Yeah, we've been talking about it, so I'm just hoping they make it happen because we talk a lot. I talk to a lot of people about battles. But I'm at the space now, like, man, cats just give me a call a lot of times to help usher in new talent or to give shots. And in 2019, while I'm still open to taking bookings that be a good look for someone else, I also want those shots. But them niggas scared sometimes, in my opinion. I ain't even
ducking smoke.
I'm not even saying that, man, because they may have other shit on their radar, but they know I could kick their ass. There's a possibility they could get their ass kicked. Sometimes it's not worth. Sometimes it's not. So it's a little more safe,
right.
in other ways, and I can respect that. But 2019, I definitely want to battle T-Top. I want to battle Av. I want to battle XL. I want to battle Saga, and these are all people, and Shotgun Suge, and these are all people. Like everybody I named has publicly stated that they're good with the battle. So at that point, it's up there, and for the leagues to book it, and then it's that,
Right. I get that. Quest, you've been like a lot of people don't know you. It's a lot of new fans in this. Battle rap is grown so much. A lot of people don't really know the backgrounds of a lot of you guys, and we're gonna kind of get into that. But what has battle rap changed a lot to you? Like, what's so different about it now? Has it changed?
Yeah. The biggest thing that's changed, and I've learned to accept it and kind of roll with it a little more now. Like, people are actually friends. Like people are cool with one another. Like I didn't know that coming into this shit.
Right.
Like, or not even coming into it, coming back into the shit. Like, I took a hiatus from WRC. And before that, I took a hiatus. Like, I never, like, you never see just me consistently in it just because I got a family. I got a kid, two kids that need me every day. So a lot of times, I just can't be, I got to be dad. Right now, my son's doing homework and I'm cooking fucking dinner while I'm talking to you.
Right.
But the thing is, man, I came back around, man, and I wasn't with that friendship. Like now I am like some of my real close friends, real good friends, like Chilla Jones, Real Deal. Y'all know Marv, of course.
Yeah.
Swave Sever. Cats like that, that I've developed. Poison Pen that I've developed tight bonds with over the years. Iron Solomon, shit. But like coming into it, I remember when I came back, me and Head Ice, we headlined the Grind Time battle, one of the last big ones, right around the time Smack got back popping. And like I saw a nigga that at the time, he had worked at my job or whatever that I was at. And he had came out to see the battles. Yeah. And like nobody at my job knew I rap or whatever. I used to just stay low key. And I saw him walking with Head Ice. And like I instantly was like, man, this whole ass nigga, what the like I was like I didn't understand. On it. Like I'm like, man, what the fuck you walking with this nigga for? So I went up to Head Ice. Well, I didn't say anything to him, and he was like, we were at the Smack event first before our battle. And he walked by me and he was like, what's up, man? You ready for tomorrow? I mean, he said, you ready for the night? I said, yeah, nigga, you ready? And he said I don't get it. And he's like, yeah, man, shit, a walk in the park. I'm like, Jurassic, nigga. I didn't get it. Right. Like we were there. Cal was new. This was Cal's first battle. On Grind Time, he battled B Silver. We had brought him out there with us. And he was taking a picture with Head Ice, and I was mad. I'm like, man, what the fuck is he taking a picture with that nigga for, man?
Right. It's so like, you want some us versus them type shit.
Yeah, I just didn't get it. So like, you know, the Midwest movement came around, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is y'all clicking up with these niggas for, man? X Miles, what is y'all doing? We don't do that. So like, I just didn't get it. That's so the camaraderie is changed, and it's good too because it's fair and friendly competition at the end of the day. You know, I'm the guy that kicked the nigga in the face in the middle in the crowd about a dumbass line in WRC. So I didn't have none of that. I didn't understand that. I remember when Suge said that shit about Proof, and then Arson Cal got into it, and I'm hearing it.
What was the energy like in the city, like during that time? A lot of people, because a lot of these pens wasn't around for that. I mean, when Suge said the Proof,
it wasn't no crazy energy. It was just what it was, man. You said fuck somebody that died. Like I don't want to bring it up and reignite because that still bothers some people, and I just don't, and I don't, I blame Suge because he said it, but I don't necessarily. I'm sorry, I fought Suge because he said it, but man, he was young. He didn't understand the ramifications of the things that he said, and he didn't understand that there were people attached to Proof that didn't give a fuck about battle rap. Right. And but that wasn't all my gripe. My gripe was like, Cutler got into it with Ars during that time, and Ars said something that I didn't like, and I added Smack and Beasley, and I'm like, yo, y'all, there's a death trap. Y'all got him in the death trap. If a nigga say this, y'all need to like. I just didn't get it, man. Like I didn't understand it. I think it's a lot of leeway, man. Like, God forbid. But like all the solo battles I've done, like I'm pretty good at freestyling, and my shit is like, if you fucking up, just start freestyling. Yeah. And get back to where you were supposed to be. Right. The crowd kind of, how George Bush came around with that everybody passes shit where no child left behind. So like if your kid was dumb as shit and they should have been failing, instead of just failing them and failing the child, and by dumb as shit, I'm kidding. If they're struggling in school, for all my PC motherfuckers listening, if they're struggling, it's like, yo, don't leave them behind. Put them in the 4th grade. But motherfuckers be choking in the crowd, be like quiet, and they clapping. Like, come on, you got it. That was kind of foreign to me. Like when I first started seeing that, that's when I was like, yeah, this shit is changing right here. Yeah, but think about this, man. It's all about perspective, and like the more I did it, and the more it happened, I gained the perspective. Number one, man, the league is paying a lot of money for what you're hearing, and the patron has paid a lot of money to get in. Facts. When we were coming up, man, people came to see our shit for free, and it was money on the line.
Yeah, y'all was betting. Yeah, we was betting,
or it was a tournament. You know what I'm saying? And you had to battle 30 motherfuckers to get $1,000.
Right.
So the shit was, if you stopped rapping, you lost. If you stopped rapping, it was over. If you stumbled, if you stuttered, it was over, and you lost.
You automatically lost.
Yeah. But now I understand it because, like, yo, man, I paid $150 to see Loaded Lux rap against Calico, and he fucked up in his first round. Nah, nigga, say that shit I paid to hear.
Right.
Right. So it's like if Jay-Z was doing Song Cry and he fucked up on the second verse. Yo, start the song over. like, come on, like, no, ain't no, I'm not gonna do it. Man.
I done sat in traffic to get here. I done paid. Like, I want to hear that verse. Rap it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's changed. What I don't like is we celebrate we celebrate people not caring.
What do you mean by that?
Like it's like motherfuckers not showing up. And I'm not talking about like your material didn't hit, because at the end of the day, man, we practice this material in front of nobody.
Right.
Or we write this material alone and we assume that you're gonna like it. Or we're taking a chance. This ain't like this shit been on the radio all year and I know you gonna love my shit.
Right.
But sometimes we champion cats that aren't putting that, like, that don't give a fuck about the culture. And and my whole thing is like, I definitely care about myself more than I care about the culture, because I'm not gonna kill myself to save the culture.
Right.
I'm not going to do battles for free just for the culture. I you know what I'm saying? But just effort is important. And, and
I always say like, I don't have a problem with a battler showing up, like, because if your material just don't hit, it just don't hit that day. Like, that happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to kill somebody for that. But it's just like, if you show up and you don't remember any of your rounds at all, or you no show, or you on stage talking about, oh, I don't really give a fuck, I paid, that's when I'm gonna go off, because now it's like, I paid and you just blatantly saying you don't care. It's not like you prepared and your material just didn't hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you I think it's very, very interesting how shit is now, and I think that people that the fans have a bigger voice than ever. Before, the fans didn't exist.
Right.
Like, the fans changed everywhere you went. Like, you were new everywhere you went. So it wasn't as people, like, I used to, like, I was on TV and I was still able to travel. Like, prior to when I had a show, it used to come on Showtime, called The Next Episode. It was actually the first battle rap reality series that was like uncut on TV. It was the first time battle rap saw cable television or TV in general in a reality format. And like, prior to, and even sometimes after, I was able to travel around the country and get in tournaments and nobody know that I was who I was. So it was easy to like take a crowd by storm. They didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little guy with a big ass shirt on and some big ass pants and a hat backwards. And I look like I'm fucking 12 years old. So it was easy to catch people by surprise. Now the fans have a lot of say so, and a lot of them don't have a face. Like, and that's the biggest shit. Like, man, you'll sit up and, like, that's why I don't really pay attention, or I don't go too crazy when I read the blogs and somebody got some shit to say, because, I mean, man, it might be a 13-year-old kid,
just
man.
Trolling,
it might be
just sitting in his mom's house trolling you. You never know.
Man. But I know me, and I know I do what I do for the people that fuck with what I do. Like, it ain't even it ain't even nothing to talk about. Like, I do this for the people that fuck with me. Like, and that's it. Like, I don't do that shit for, hopefully I get new fans while I do it, and I have, but man, I'm gonna take care of the people that fuck with me. I'm gonna do me. And if you rock with me, you know,
you're gonna cater to your core first.
no, I'm gonna just do what I want to do.
Right.
I don't care about what the fans think. I hope that they are enjoyed. I hope that they leave here and they appreciate what I did. But at the end of the day, I gotta impress me because I'm the one that's writing this shit.
Exactly.
Like I gotta be satisfied because if I do it for them, hello.
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, my phone rang. Let me put it on do not disturb. Yeah, but you know, I just do it for the people that rock with me, definitely. But I created for me, man. That way I ain't like if I get my ass whooped, it's on me. It ain't. I was trying to sound whoever niggas be trying to sound like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I think that's a big problem too. Now I feel like a lot of battlers listen to the fans too much. Like it got to the point where I used to see battlers in Facebook groups asking fans like how they should structure their material or how they should. And it's like you the professional. Like just do what you do, and if they rock with it, they rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they start taking too much input and that mess up the material because now it's like, all right, I'm trying to do this because I think this is what people like, rather than doing what you genuinely think is good.
Yeah, you got to do. At the end of the day, man, it's about. At the end of the day, you got to look yourself in the mirror, man. What you want? Look in the mirror. Try to impress this crowd.
Right.
And got my ass smoked. Like, I'd rather just be like, man, I got to get better, man. I got smoked trying to do that bullshit.
That's like, hilarious.
You feel me?
That's hilarious. Quest, I kind of wanted to get into, I mean, Detroit's in a great place. Michigan's in a great place in terms of the battle rap scene right now. You know, y'all definitely, the whole Michigan making a lot of noise from Detroit to Pontiac. But before it got to this point, I just kind of want you to like go into some of the people don't know the pivot work that y'all had to put in to really put Detroit battle rap on the scene. You know, like with you, Marv, Miles, and X. A lot of people don't really know how the pivot work you had to put in. Can you kind of get into that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, it all, some of the stuff started before I came around. Mm-hmm. I got to give credit where credit is due to the people like Eminem, D12, Elzai, Swan, and cats that participated. Hold on one second. You need some help? Okay. You good? Swan, Elzai, Kanava, Swift, Bizarre, cats like The Undertaker that people don't mention as often. They came around in something called Royce. They came around during the hip hop shop days or what have you, and I wasn't around for that. Like I was too young. I came up through this scene in this hip hop club we used to go to, man. It's called the Lush Lounge. And it's where the best rappers from Detroit went every single Wednesday to rap. Mm-hmm. And we would rap in an open mic format. We rap to whatever beat the DJ put on. And we would every single week, man, you were trying to have a fire 16 bars, man. And it was like, a fire verse. And we competed. Like, that's where I met Marv, Mo Dirty, Hostile, Swan, Super MC, Miles, X Factor. And they had battle tournaments. And we would battle each other. It'd be 30 of us in a battle.
Okay.
At, like, sharp. Cats like Swan, he went out to do Scribble Jam and excelled in Scribble Jam. That's where he made his legend. I did television. Marv did television. He also did the 8 Mile battles. Miles and X were the first to do, the smack battles. They were the first traveling. And they need more credit for people just traveling to do battles in general. In New York, definitely. We all were traveling, but they were the first during the DVD era to do shit like that. like me and Marv, we didn't do it because it was like, yo, we were getting TV money for battling. And at the time,
right.
Smack was, Smack and Fight Club was, they didn't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you get a $10,000, $20,000 check from Viacom, like it's very hard for you to tell somebody to get in a car and drive to New York in the snow to battle. But our scene developed here, and we got it popping just traveling. Around the time they did WRC, battle rap had hit a point where it was where Smack had been around. There was a street vibe, but people were leaning more toward this format or style that the Swords and Immaculate made popular, using a whole bunch of like multi-syllable multis and shit. For those listening that don't know, and you should know if you're a battle rap fan, when you rhyme a whole bunch of syllables and sometimes for no fucking reason. Not saying they did that for no reason, but just saying that happened. And you looked up and there was people all over the place. They were all rapping like that. So when we came around for the WRCs, we're like, man, we're getting in there and we're going to rap like us. And I believe that we gave, myself and Marv, we helped give credibility to the 2-on-2 format. We were the only, like, I guess Zealy and Franchise were black kids, but they weren't as urban as us.
Yeah, y'all was,
and they weren't as funny. Hold on 1 second. What's up, son?
No, I gotta like do it on.
You had to use a computer. All right, go ask your sister to let her know I'm on the phone doing this interview. Ask her if she can help you out. I think my laptop is in the basement or maybe somewhere else. Just ask her if she can help you out. My bad, man. So, we were the, we broke the monotony. We were telling jokes. We were not taking it, I know I just said, when cats don't take it serious, we were taking it serious, but it was fun to us. Then you got cats like Miles and X Factor who took the show on the road and did it for real. Showed cats that we could stand up against the best in the world. Swan, he was phenomenal. He was on MTV. He should have beat Recognized. He did win, but that was like our first time seeing someone get snubbed for an award. But like he was super dope. And Detroit is always just our breeding ground was different, man. Like I remember when they first brought like Mook and Fight Club and all that shit, they came to Detroit and we had never seen that shit like that. I remember watching Mook and thinking like, man, his freestyle is phenomenal. and it was, you still here?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
He was just kicking the shit that later on I saw was shit from Smack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit from the Smack DVDs.
Yeah. But
him and Swan went 5 rounds and Swan was off the top. Like it was crazy. So, we've definitely, I think that if you look at the talent pool from Michigan, not many places rival it. It's just we don't have an industry here.
Right.
So we always travel.
Did it always seem a little bit tougher to make it from Michigan? Because you like you said, the industry isn't there. You kind of gotta branch out and hit all the other places where the spotlight is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. The biggest thing about being from Detroit is you got to be good as Eminem, or you. Or
I know that's tough. That's tough.
Like the second it's a battle, and they were like from Detroit. It used to be like now it's a little different because M's positioning in hip hop culture is a little different. Mm-hmm. But at a certain time, man, if they said you were from Detroit, man, you knew like cats were gonna be holding the bar up high, and that's okay. But if you look at it, like, you know, some of the best writers are from Michigan. You got JC, you got Ill Will, you got M City, just to name a few. Some of the most witty writers are from Michigan. You got Ill Will, Marv One, X Factor, Midwest Miles. Some of the most animated are from Michigan. You got Clean Paper. You get like we got everything. It's a melting pot.
It's a great mix. It's a great mix y'all got over there.
Yeah.
That's dope. So to see the growth and where Michigan is now, you gotta feel good knowing like it came a long way to now. Y'all got Pontiac is in here going crazy now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ill Will, JC, Snow, all them cats, man. Mac Myron, my favorite fucking battle rapper.
Mac Myron is another one. Mac Myron is in that group with you of guys that could really go smoke something if they get the looks.
Yeah, Mac Myron's gonna get the look. Mac Myron he's gonna get it. I've always been consistent with saying that. One of Mac Myron's, like I wanted to see Mac Myron verse, you know, and we help each other a lot. We work with one another. We you know, Ill Will has booked me for a battle. I've booked him for battles.
Right.
I've booked Mac Myron for battles. You know, I've been on their platform, so it's always, you know, we always work with one another. So, you know, that's always super fire to me.
Okay, that's dope. Is there anybody like an up and comer, anybody new in the game that caught your eye and impressed you?
When it comes to Michigan, we got so much talent. Stack off, and they're gonna. I hate doing this because every time I do this, if I miss somebody's mad.
Yeah, somebody get mad, man.
So
this is off
I
the
hate,
top,
I hate
man.
that.
Y'all can't get
I hate
mad.
that. But you know, cats already know about J, so that's different. People know about Shotty P now. Piranha, Michael Ice is dope. Stack Almighty, he beat Twerk in Flint last year.
Heard Stack.
Yeah, Stack is super dope. There's so many. I'm not gonna go no further. Like Tez is fire. Like once I say that, then I start thinking of more people. Tez is fire. Michigan, he's dope. So I
think Tony Bro told me about Michigan. He told me he was dope.
Yeah. Yep. Tony Young, Dice Roller. I battled Dice Roller when I back in 2014. Man, there's some really dope talent here, man. I tell you that.
That's dope. That's dope. What about outside of Michigan? Any guys that caught your eye, like a Geechee or anybody that just stood?
Well, Geechee is
this last year.
Geechee is hands down dope. Now, here's the thing: I don't watch a whole lot of battles, especially if I'm not about the battle.
Okay.
I usually watch battles for people I'm about to battle. And I won't. You know, I was under a rock. I had never saw a Geechee Gotti battle until we were supposed to battle them.
Wow.
Now here's the thing. We knew that we were battling. They sent the deposit mad early. It was like back in June or July or whatever, and the battle got pushed back.
Okay.
So, you know, but same with Kaboom. I never saw a Kaboom battle before we battled.
You never saw Kaboom?
I don't watch a whole lot of battles.
You don't be watching them. Yeah.
Yeah. But I take that back. I did see a Kaboom battle, but it wasn't I probably just didn't know it was Kaboom. Like I probably saw Kaboom and Reed Dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I probably saw because I used to watch Star because Big Star
he came was the man in Philly.
Yeah, and he came through to Detroit for some battles that Proof was throwing. Okay. Back in the day. So we met and I definitely saw the battles. So everybody's saying I'm fronting. I just don't I'm not as like I said, man, I got 2 kids, I got a whole life, I got a whole lot of shit. I'm not too big or too busy to watch new guys. But I don't watch a lot, but the cats I watch, like I still like Super Black. I don't know if people know
Super
or heard
Black
of
from the South.
Yeah, he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the new cats I meet when they book me for a battle somewhere, and then I'm there watching the battles like I was booked. we booked Super Black to battle in Detroit, and he came here and he showed out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started peeping him out, and then I came out to Alabama and I met cats, other cats out there.
Yeah.
Same with like cats like Sammy Wild.
Sammy Wild Hunt is from Chicago.
From Chicago. Yep. Gage, who's dope.
Fire.
Don Marino. He's from Miami. I've seen, I was out there to watch him battle. So when I saw his name come up on PGs, I'm like, let me check this out.
Okay.
Snake Eyes. I saw Snake Eyes battle.
Okay.
And man, Scotty. It's a nigga in a robe. Is that Scotty? It's like
I think
a nigga
had from Houston, Scotty P.
Man, I don't know, man, but I saw somebody battle a girl and he had a fucking robe, and he was like, the motherfucker was like, I know it's dope. I wrote it, like or something. Like when the crowd going crazy. Yeah, the crowd going crazy, and homie turned to the camera and he was like, I know, I wrote it. Like,
yeah,
and I think
he be doing it. He be, I know, Scotty. Yeah,
so that was dope. But man, a lot of the cats that I thought, I'm old, man. So like, it be motherfuckers that be household names by now that are new to me or that I consider, I still like, yo, man, DRIZZ is nice, man. And it's like, nigga, it's DRIZZ, man. He been out, or shit like that.
I'd want to see you battle DRIZZ. Actually, I want to see that.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, a lot of people would. It's just like, yo, they gotta book it. Like, I can't book these fucking battles myself.
Right.
Like, I can't. Somebody gotta book them.
Question: what do you think about the whole band series that they doing? The band battles that nobody know about. They just dropped.
I like that because it doesn't give the fans a chance to ruin the battles by predicting everything that they're gonna say in the fucking battle. That shit drive me crazy. Like, I be getting ready to battle somebody and a fucking fan just put the fucking punchline I'm thinking about. I mean, it still keep you on your toes, but it's like, man, I hope you don't say nothing about. It's like, shut up.
Like, I hate that too.
Like, we got to separate that shit. Like, I'm not hitting up Kobe Bryant telling him how to fucking shoot a jump shot.
Did you see X Factor and Suge's band battle?
I saw some of it. I wasn't too. Like, it wasn't X's best showing to me, but the crowd was kind of funny too. That battle, it wasn't Suge's best showing either. Like, I told Suge, it really wasn't. I told Suge, right? I've been telling Suge for years that I watch him. I don't think nobody and I respect Suge. Suge has gotten better over the years, but like, I just be feeling like I could beat everybody. And I know how to beat every single person that rap. Like if me and Lux battled, I know how to beat Lux. I know how to beat Mook. I think Daylight is one of the best battle rappers in the last 10 years. And me and him had a battle that you can debate. And I threw the event. Like, I was running the door, setting up the event, picking niggas up from the airport, making sure hotels were cool, all in the middle of prepping a battle and putting on, a classic. Right. So I always think, and that's part of my problem too, man. I perform oftentimes. I am motivated by the level of competition that I'm facing. Mm-hmm. So I gotta, I want challenges, man. Yeah. I want challenges.
You the type, you gonna level up. You gonna level up to the playing field. Like, if I'm going against,
Yeah, I just think I can rap, man. Like, it was a point in time, like, even with WRCs, man, like, it was a point in time you couldn't, like, when you battle, you couldn't even rap as good as you really rap in a battle. Because if you did, they say you were too prepared, or it was written, or that wasn't original enough, or some bullshit. Like, you couldn't just show up and kill shit. Right. Like, it had to look like it had to seem unprepared. Mm-hmm. Like, even like if your freestyle was too good, which mine was oftentimes, like, you would have to midway just throw in that you were freestyling just so niggas would show you some love. Now Like, man, I don't think nobody could sit down and write a rap better than me. Like, I mean, I'm sure it'll be competition. I'm not saying that, but I don't think nobody could just mop the floor with my dumb ass. And if they do, I ain't seen it yet, and they haven't. So that's that's something. But I think it just take the right pens, and the right skill. I think I could beat everybody though, man. Marv will tell you that.
Well, what do you think about the whole team, like teams in battle rap now? Like
we all wear the same shirt.
Yeah, I mean, like not even more so like. Yeah, more so that actually. That's what they do.
Yeah, I was
the same T-shirt at the battles, and you just scream for each other. It's not like y'all came up together. It's like, what do you think about that?
All right. Well, I'm not dressing like no other if I ain't on the team. But aside from that, like, here's the thing. As much as we talk shit about these cliques and these crews, let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. Has DNA become a better battler since joining NWX?
Yes.
Has K-Shine become a better battler since joining NWX? Yeah, K-Shine was one of the scariest niggas in battle rap last year.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I saw a message of him saying I ain't want no smoke, and I all that smoke too, just to let it be known. Look, man, doctors hang around doctors. Like the fuck. I can't get better if I'm sitting by myself all day. Now, I was having a conversation about it was a battle where a rapper turned to someone and said, and I didn't see the battle, so I'm not gonna say the name. So y'all might know what battle I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say the name because I don't know if it happened.
Okay.
Because I didn't see it. But it was a pretty popular battler and a pretty popular. Well, it was two popular battlers on a popular battle league, and one person had said ooh or I or something, and the motherfucker said, "Man, if you're gonna be doing all that, take your ass over there." I
know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
K-Shine the Jazz the rapper.
Okay, so if it happened, it happened. I didn't see it, so again,
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm speaking hypothetically, and I'm taking your words. So the viewers, if it happened, there you go.
Yeah.
My response to it was like, "Yo, hard. It wasn't serious." But like, yo, you like, I don't think you extra gas it, but I'm gonna cheer for my people. I'm gonna cheer for my people. You're not gonna stop me from cheering for my people. Now, if my homie getting his ass cooked, like, it's gonna be hard for you to get a reaction from me while you're battling Marv.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, you just gotta be real dope.
Right.
like when Daylight and Cal were battling in Detroit, man, there were moments and times in that battle where I cracked, man. He was that fucking good, man. He was that fucking good. So it happens, but like, man, I'm not gonna try to, it's just more noticeable if you think about it, when we went to New York and we battled Chess and Steam, the first thing they said is, I feel like we got the weakest niggas on the card. And the whole crowd went crazy. And they got a Don DeMarco.
Y'all beat the dog shit out of Chess and Steam.
Now here's the thing. To that it took us to the second or third round to get a Don DeMarco with all the shit we were saying.
That first round was ridiculous.
Yeah, but it took to the second or third round to get something. So is it a difference?
And I think I remember y'all in like the middle of the second being like, "Thank you, finally," or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it a difference? Is it a difference? You just can't see the crowd. Right. You just can't see the DJ. Yeah. Like, is it a difference? So it's always, I think there's always an unfair advantage. The difference is, man, like cats from the Midwest especially, because we're not right next door to New York or next door to all these places, or even from the South, any place that's not East Coast.
Right.
we come up traveling.
Yeah.
Like Joe Budden said something that was very official. He said, "Yo, Hitman Holla, Averb built it on all away games." And while that's true for Hitman Holla and Averb, it's also true for everybody else. That's not from that East Coast. Like, think about it, man. We've been traveling. I had to travel to get my name. Like, I got my name in the city. It's so many people from my city that had just as big of a name as me in the city. Hostile, Mo Dirty, definitely, and Mo Dirty outside of the city as well, because he's fire.
Yeah, Mo Dirty was fire. Mo Dirty was super fire.
Swan. There were cats. Cliff Note. Abnorm used to battle. Hash. PL. Fucking. It's so many people I don't want to keep naming. But some cats just didn't leave the city. Some cats couldn't leave the city. Shit, I remember I was fighting the case, man. I couldn't go nowhere.
Right.
So it's important to remember that when you think about cats like JC, you imagine JC if all he had to do was drive 20 minutes to get to an event as big as Summer Madness, if it was in his backyard. So for him to be considered one of the best pins in the game, that's a very big feat coming from somebody who always has to battle the crowd when he battles.
Now I had this debate. See, because I'm from Chicago, so I felt I agree with you. I feel that same way. But when I had this debate with other people, they always say, and similar to the way earlier you said, well, when you're a rapper from Detroit and you're going to battle, the first thing they say is, are you as good as Eminem? So what the guys from New York always say, well, when you come out here and if you're not on Loaded Lux level or you're not on Murder Mook level, they act like you're not good. Like they always say the expectation. They always say the expectation in the Midwest is lower, so it's a little bit easier than it is on the East Coast, because if they're not on a Lux or a Mook type level right away, then they don't really get the respect of the love.
Well, that's untrue. Well, when you or it's untrue to me. That may be their truth.
Okay.
But let's say you got a cat like Eminem and you got a cat like Loaded Lux or Murder Mook. Our biggest battle rapper is Eminem, not Murder Mook, not Loaded Lux. It's Eminem.
Eminem.
It's Eminem.
Hundreds of millions of records sold Eminem.
Millions of records.
Yeah.
People think he's the best rapper in the world.
Yeah.
Now, it's 2019. It's a little different now. So let's not use Detroit. Let's not use Detroit so there's no bias. Let's say St. Louis. Okay? What do you think is worse? When you hear New York battle rapper, you think, oh, hell yeah, they about to be cold. You say, oh, shit, man, they're going to be like Fabulous, Big L, Jay-Z, Jada Kiss. Man, it's spitters from New York. You feel me? When you say St. Louis rap, you think Nelly, Murphy Lee, Chingy. You got an accent. You're on the stage in front of these people and you don't sound like them. They got to get hip to your lingo.
Right.
You dig?
Right.
That's different, man. That's not easy. That's not easy to do. When we go out to New York and niggas go crazy over lines about, like, man, we got some shit in Detroit called the People Mover. It's downtown. It's a train that only rides around downtown, and it's in the sky. I mean, it's in that. It's up high. It don't go anywhere, really. So if I say a line where I train on your girl and don't go nowhere, like the People Mover, or that would be whack as fuck. But if I said that, nobody would get it. If I say we ran bustos on a chick, I wouldn't say that in a battle. But if I said that, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't even get what I'm talking about. So, I mean, everybody has their They're obstacles. Like now, when I hear about rappers from New York, it's a little different because I had a conversation with my homie Mecca, and he was saying how, you know, as a rapper from New York, you got to compete when you're doing a show where, okay, you got a show, but Joe Budden up the street and Memphis Bleak down the block and Fat Joe got to show up around the way. So it's harder in that retrospect. But
Yeah.
I mean, don't nobody expect, man, think about how stupid that sounds. And how many, did we expect DNA to sound like Murder Hook or Low Deluxe?
I didn't know.
Do we expect DNA to sound like do we expect fucking John to sound like them niggas?
No.
Or Conceited to sound like them niggas? Come on, man. That's just that. But it don't matter, because if you nice, you gonna shine no matter what.
Right.
And that's why you got Cat Mississippi that's cold. Cats from New Orleans like Hot Double. Hot Double. That's fire.
Hot Double, super fire. A lot of people try to take that style and run with it. We saw y'all.
So, you know, it's a lot of you know, shit in the game, but you know, I think it's as it grows and develops, it's become more difficult to stand out, because before you didn't have a blueprint. Like now we're in the era where these battlers that are coming around, well, they got a blueprint. We didn't have no blueprint. Like I ain't had no blueprint on how to rap. I mean, on how to be a battle rapper. Being a battle rapper was looked down upon. Like, man, what? You do what?
Right.
Oh, so you ain't no real rapper. You a battle rapper.
Right.
Like what was the main thing battle rappers said? I'm not just a battle rapper. And now we got battle rappers that have never recorded music. Battle rap used to be an outlet for your music.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't. And what do you think about that? Because now it's a lot of battlers that they don't make music. They just want to battle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I thought the goal in battling, because there was a point in time when the goal in battle rap was just another form of hip hop to get your music put out there and get a deal type thing. You know what I mean?
Well, some people don't want to make me. And if you're going to pay me $5,000 to come and rap for 9 minutes, look, I'll be the first to say, if nobody has said it, I get way more money for a battle than I do for a song or a show. So while I'm still going to make music because I love to make music, very good at it, I think I got some of the best music in battle rap, that I still got to pay the bills. I still got to, do shit. And I still enjoy it. It's just a different type of showcase. But when I first met Heartless, he had never recorded a rap song in his life to a beat. Like, you know, and he's dope. And, you know, you hear a lot of battlers on beats and you could tell, like, yo, they don't make music.
The one thing I can notice is, like, all of the majority of the guys that I have been seeing in the battle rap scene, from the grind time days to the early URL days, like guys like yourself, Cortez, when it come down to a cypher and a beat is on, y'all always could get busy. I can't really say that about a lot of the newer guys, because some of them don't really rap the beats. You know what I mean?
Right. That's not their thing.
So, I mean, yeah, it's just changing. But what do you think about the stage now? Do you think the stage is a good look for battle rap, being able to go to Houston and sell out 1,500 people, stuff like that? You think that's a good look for battle rap, or should it stay in a smaller environment?
When you ask me, I say I love the stage. I came up on the stage though. Like I didn't come up, like I came up going to the open mics, but I was battle. I came into battle rap late, bruh. Like by the time 8 Mile, I was set at 8 Mile, and that's how I found out about battle rap.
Hello.
Like,
no,
I was making music, and they had a moment where they let people audition to be in the deleted scenes. Everybody remembers Mar from the deleted scenes, and I saw everybody getting love and recognition battling on these deleted scenes. I mean, in this thing, and I was like, oh shit! So that's how you get attention. I could do that. That's how you get your name up. Oh, I can do that. I didn't know. You feel me? So within 9 months, I was on TV, and everything I was doing was on a big stage. I did a hip hop summit battle. It was on a big stage. It was at St. Andrews Hall. I won the fucking battle. Russell Simmons was there. It was a big stage. I always understood how to fuck with the crowd. And then when the WRCs came and it was just us in a room, it was still fun, but I never preferred either one. Like I don't have a preference, but because I don't play the camera too much anyway. Like if you really watch my battles, I don't know how to talk to the camera. I'm not about to. I'm talking to you. I'm here battling you. So, you know, I think they both serve their purpose. And for the amount of money that we're getting paid to do what we do, I mean, you gotta have a big stage.
Right.
Like you got to.
You gotta have that. You gotta be able to do that.
Yeah, got to.
That's interesting, man. You and Marv, man, URL need to have a double impact 3, man. I want to see you and Marv versus gun titles. I think y'all could. I think you and Marv versus gun titles would be fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they gotta book us for solo battles.
I want to see some solos too. Yeah.
They gotta book us. They gotta do both. We gotta do both. We can't just sign up to even if, like, much respect to URL. I appreciate everything they do for the culture. But when you think about Double Impact 2, is we felt like battling Chess and Steams on that card. Hold on one second. You good, son? What's up?
I can't figure out the password.
Yo, hold on one second, bro.
Okay.
I mean, like
Armani.
No, not.
Oh,
not on my NHA thing.
Never mind. Text your mom, see if she know it. Okay. All right. My bad, bro. We felt like when it comes down to 2-on-2s, and this is no cap, none of that bullshit. Like, yo, we are the equivalent of what y'all talk about when y'all talk about murder movie loaded. Like, and that's not an understatement. That's not an overstatement.
That's just
the Source and the Source and Immaculate are considered legends in this game. Definitely. We've been active and we've shown across every single generation of 2-on-2 battle rap that we can kick ass with the niggas that y'all think is hot, the niggas that y'all know is hot, and the newcomers that don't.
That's a fact.
That we ain't sure about.
That's a fact.
Like, even when we talk about like, just to say, over 10 years removed from WRCs, we stepped in the ring with 2 of the hottest newcomers in battle rap, and we had a classic.
Right.
Like we had what I hate deeming my own shit that shit. So we had what some are considering a classic. That says a lot. It says a lot. We transitioned from rapping on beat, like straight up on a tournament, freestyle off the top of the head. We've been able to adapt. Someone like Marv, when you talk about his accomplishments as a solo MC, like people don't give Marv enough credit, man. Like anytime you hear a nigga say he gonna put so many bullets in your back, he gonna put 32 in your back, like insert
that's Marv. That's Marv
player. Like that's Marv. Like that's Marv.
Yeah, I like what Marv told Cortez, all you go see is that D over that navy blue. Like, nigga, look what you made me do. Y'all, I love that bar.
Like, that was one of the first slogans. Like if we really to it, that was one of the first slogans. That battle was the first battle filmed in HD. Marv gave Verb his first, like, I know he battled Hollow and different shit like that, but like when Verb made his Grind Time debut or whatever, that was Marv. Marv came out for that. So
Marv won that battle too, but I'm a diehard Verb fan. Marv won that battle.
Definitely. And I think so we definitely deserve more respect. But at the same time, look, man, you got to take care of your people, and you got to take care of your brand and the people that are most loyal to it. So, we always feel like we get what we deserve from our fans, and everything else, it happens how it happens. But we always are appreciative of the opportunity to be in this game still.
Right. Well, man, we look forward to everything you got going on coming up in 2019, man. We appreciate you for coming on, man. One of the Midwest greats, man.
Indeed. Yo, before we get out, I want to make sure whoever listening, man, I got a fire album. It's on every social, every streaming platform. It's called The Gospel. THRU, gospel, Quest Mcody. I got some fire videos. It's an album that is definitely message driven. It's my heart, like in audio format. So y'all go ahead and check it out.
Dope, man, dope. Everybody go get that. The gospel, man. It's Quest Mcody, Midwest DRIZZ. We signing out, man. Appreciate you coming on, Quest.
Peace.
All right, thank you.